Congratulations, Matt. Please step forward and accept the award.
I'd first like to say thank you to the Educational Foundation and the Alumni Association for not only honoring me tonight, but for continuing to recognize the fine arts in these annual awards, as well as to the Foundation's Fine Art Endowment. It's great to see that the arts in the public schools continue to be supported and are encouraged to grow, which is evident in the theater we're standing in right now, which wasn't here when I was in high school. I would have probably spent a lot more time at this end of the building. The position of the Fine Arts Director was also not here, but I do know Julie Dolan well from when I was a child in the Siena Heights Youth Theater program. She, along with Trudy McSorley, the longtime director of the program, created a fun and open environment where we could not just learn about theater and create theater, but more importantly, to learn to listen to each other and to communicate with each other and work with each other toward a common goal. Collaboration is obviously important in many areas, but it's extremely important in the theater, where we bring actors, directors, designers, stagehands, musicians together, and finally the audience together to hopefully share in a unique and positive experience. Maybe cliche, but it truly does take a community to raise a child, and thankfully I had a lot of great teachers here in public schools, including Mrs. Dawn Jackson, who I spent a lot of time in her room after school and at lunchtime, not necessarily studying, but I was in the room a lot. I also had a very supportive family and a lot of positive influences from the Adrian community, all of which played a role in helping me to become the person I am today. Academically, at least when I was applying myself, I was a better math and science student. It sort of made sense to me. It was clear, unlike things like English, which were open to interpretation, and there was a lot of gray area. Somehow I ended up going into the theater and the arts, which there's a lot of gray area, and it's constantly open to interpretation, but it seems to be going well, so. Terry Hissong was my high school drama teacher, and though we learned about acting and how to construct scenery and things, I remember a conversation, more than a lot of the stuff we probably learned, about someone asking about going into career in theater and how stable that was, and should I be a theater major, and he basically said to go for it, and not to have regrets, and it may not make your parents happy. I didn't say you should not make your parents happy, but you should do what's right for you, and you shouldn't look back and have regrets in your life, and that's one of the things I took away from that. Is to keep moving forward and to do the things that you need to do for you, and not have regrets. Anyone that knows me knows that I spent a lot of time at the Croswell. It was a home away from home for me from the time I was about 10 or 11. I was there doing literally anything that they would let me do, from ushering to taking tickets to cleaning up a dead bat every now and again. By the time I was in high school, I was designing lights at the Croswell and found a true mentor and friend in Bob Solar. He saw that I had a passion for theater and was eager to soak in just anything that he knew, from how to manage people to how to fly scenery to how to paint to drop, anything. Bob literally taught generations of people in the Adrian community, and many of them have had successful careers in the arts. And I know I'll always be grateful for everything that he's given me, and thankful for the opportunity to know him as a friend and mentor. I'd not be where I am today without the constant love and support from my parents and my family, many of whom are here tonight. They were there to watch shows in the basement when they didn't want to be. They came to many high school and middle school productions. Every show at the Croswell I was involved with, and continue to come to New York or wherever else I happen to be to support me when they can. So thank you all for that. And as a stage manager, I'm keenly aware of time and know that that's probably my 3 minutes and then some. So thank you again to the foundation, and I'm very honored. Thank you.